Hello everybody and welcome back to another review here on Fortress of Solitude. Today we're going to be checking out Adventures of Superman issue 3 by Tom Taylor and Derek Robertson. John Kent's adventure into Earth Injustice continues this issue as he learns a little bit more about the messed up world and just how messed up this world Superman really is. Taylor approaches it from a really interesting aspect. This isn't John just siding with Superman, getting to fight Batman and maybe stopping a key point in the Injustice timeline that changes how its timeline progresses. Instead, Taylor has John explore the war from both sides, utilizing the skills of his parents' jobs as investigative journalists to get to the facts and find out who is lying and what is really going on this world. It's fantastic seeing John following through on the lessons he learned during this Son of Kal-El series to not blindly go running off into a fight, and thanks to that, we get to experience a newer side of the Injustice universe. Taylor also, instead of pitting Superman against Superman, it's instead Superman against the Injustice Batman this issue as John runs afoul of Batman and the Insurgency, bringing him to blows with Bruce. I found the animosity between John and Bruce a bit strange since, as Batman put it, it seems he has a lot of hang-ups about the Earth Zero Batman, which we haven't really seen at all. I mean, they've barely really interacted, and when they have, Clark or Damian have been there with them. If this is indeed set up to something maybe down the line between John and Bruce back on Earth Zero, I'm intrigued, but to jump right into it here and kind of set that seed up is a little bit weird since we haven't really seen any base for it. Through John's investigation though, Taylor gets to explore a Superman's main trait, which is his compassion, and it gets brought out with the inclusion of Alfred and Batgirl of all characters. Two characters that Taylor writes pretty frequently over on Nightwing, and characters he uses to great effect here to help John learn the truth of this world. Jay Nakamura also comes back up and gets a lovely little scene here with John where he helps give him a sort of quote-unquote grounded and human perspective, humanity being the people Supermen are sworn to protect. So it makes sense that he would take a human's word over some metahuman who was in a place of power. Along with Batman and Jay, Ultraman's plot also briefly comes back as the tech he was using to kill Superman across the multiverse is given to Lex and Batman, meaning now the Injustice universe might have been fully changed since they now have a weapon that can probably kill Superman. But since everything bad seems to happen on this world, I'm betting it all goes horribly wrong for the heroes, and I'm looking forward to seeing what spin Tom gives to it since his Injustice twists and how he went about spawning conflict between these characters was the most interesting part of that series. It would also give new artist to the book Derek Robertson a chance to shine as he joins the book this issue, taking over from Clayton Henry from last issue, and I think his grimy, darker art style was a great choice for exploring the Injustice world. Last issue we got to see an Injustice world in a more cleaner, more colourful light thanks to it being from Injustice Superman's point of view and John being exposed to that side of the world first, so to sort of shift it around in this issue and have Derek show how it really is and how really dark and foreboding this world is quite cool. At the core of this issue is John confronting Damian, who he kind of did at the end of last issue as well, and here on this world obviously he doesn't know who John is since John never existed, and their confrontation is a little weird since John was relating things to Damian that either didn't happen to this universe as Damian since things went differently of course, and this Damian hasn't had the same experiences as the Earth Zero Damian, so he hasn't shifted in his character from child assassin to superhero. He's still very much a child assassin. That does leave me interested in how they are coming to blows next issue and how that will work out, seeing as Damian threatened Jay, and we know this Damian is not above killing in the slightest, so maybe something terrible might happen to this world's Jay and it might set John off, or maybe that might be the point that he sees he's going down his father's route or the Superman of this world's route and he changes, and maybe that could be the thing that changes this world's Superman's view on everything. I'm very intrigued to see where Taylor takes this. Tom Taylor and Derek Robertson do some really great stuff in Adventures of Superman issue 4, exploring more of the Injustice universe in an interesting way while building on John's character as Superman and having him utilize not just his new powers but his parents' knack for investigative journalism and running down a two-sided story. I'm going to give this issue an 8.5 out of 10, so give this one a look if you aren't already.